Hi, my beautiful Tauruses. Welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. Just getting ready to do your January 2019 tarot reading, general reading. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Happy New Year to you all. If you don't celebrate the holidays, happy holidays to you. It's still a time for everyone to enjoy. Okay, so regardless of your religion, faith, belief, please enjoy the season. Spend time with your families. Shed love to anyone you can. You should be doing that all year round, but the holiday season, everybody seems to be a little nicer, a little bit more, I don't know, in tuned, I guess, in the vibe. So I hope everybody's enjoying their holidays. For those that are new, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe. I do smoke pot. It's not the nature of the channel, so feel free to smoke with me. If not, not to worry, okay? A lot of my subscribers are not pot smokers, but a lot of them are. Like I said, it's not the nature of this channel, okay? It's my own personal preference. All right. For those that are returning, thank you so much for the support. You guys have given me a lot of light and love back, and I really appreciate you guys. I see you guys giving light and love to each other in the comments, which is absolutely fantastic. I want to make a shout out to, I'm so bad with the names, Tarot from Beyond. So I watch a lot of tarot myself. A lot of tarot readers do. And Tarot from Beyond, I found her a few weeks ago. She is a real light worker, okay? I want people to understand the difference. A lot of people do this for entertainment purposes, and a lot of people are doing this for deeper purposes than that. Tarot from Beyond, I'm pretty sure that's her name. If I screwed it up, I'll put it in the comments. But she's doing work here. And she is going through something. I can tell by her reading she's going through something, but what she's going through is linked to what a lot of people are going through, and the messages she gives are really strong. So for those of you that watch her, please shout her out for me. You know, that's a light worker of a very high level, and a fellow sistren. So, you know, definitely hail her up and watch her videos as well, as I highly recommend them if you're looking for support and true guidance through these videos here, these tarot videos, okay? Soul Source, another personal favorite of mine. Love her. That's Auntie right there. I love that lady. She's hilarious. Dancing Hermit. Damn, I have to find it. There's another one too. Anyways, I like to hail up the other tarot readers that I really connect with. Like I said, I watch tarot, right? So, no. Guys, I'm only reading them upright from this deck. I don't even care. Because my clarifier deck is reversals too, but this deck I only want to be upright. Anyways, let's get into it, guys. Sorry for the long intro. I love you guys, my beautiful Tauruses. Let's see how you're kicking off 2019, the new year, the energy surrounding you, what best advice we can provide. And when I say we, I mean the spirits that surround me every day, that work with me to provide these readings to you. Let's see what messages and encouragement we can provide, any support for any trials and tribulations my Tauruses are going through, any exciting news that we can provide or give them some insight to that they can anticipate or might already be anticipating, and we can give them that reassurance. Let's do so at this time. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for your love, your unconditional love, guidance, and support. We are absolutely nothing without you. All right, Tauruses, let's get into it. For January 2019, general energies, overall energy, healing. Oh, that is a beautiful, beautiful energies. Guys, don't be alarmed by the swords. A lot of people see sword and think, oh, it's bad energy. Absolutely not. Swords govern communication. So some of you might have been received healing information, or have gained healing information within yourself, or taking time away for yourself to gain that healing. It is the holiday season. For those that have time off, might be really taking time to just heal. It might have been a really crazy end to 2018. That could be work-wise, that could be with regards to relationship, that could just even be personally within yourself. And I see a lot of my Tauruses taking time out over the holiday season to rest, relax, and going into January, trying to maintain that meditative state even as they go back to work and get back into the swing of things. Okay, I'm going to do a 9-card spread, guys. I will show you the cards, and I have a bunch of other decks here, angel decks that I will use as well. The deck I'm using is the Angel Tarot deck by Jane Wallace. Fantastic deck. I really like it. Got the Karmic Angel decks that have my numbers because I like that for the numerology work I do. And then the Archangel Michael work that has the prayers that I absolutely love on there, okay? And then, of course, the Universal Tarot to clarify. Wow, lots of pentacles so far. Wow, guys. Oh. Okay, Taurus. First of all, your stable energy is really prevalent. Let me just show you guys real quick. Okay, let's go through the cards together. So you've got 9 of Wands going into the new year. Determination, beautiful energy going into January with the 9 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, governing sensitivity, 7 of Pentacles, vision, 10 of Pentacles, support, 6 of Pentacles, generosity, King of Cups, commitment, King of Swords, decisions, 4 of Cups, indifference, 9 of Swords, stress. Now, the words associated with these cards, I just wanted to, they may mean something to you. They might create synchronicities to you, but there's many words that we can use to label these cards, define these cards. But yeah, that's your overall spread for January, okay? So I'm going to get into the reading now. All right. I look a hot mess. Sorry, guys. I'm in my Daddy Warbucks jamming and doing my readings and living my best life. Okay. All right. So right away, Taurus, I see your energy. I see a lot of you, regardless of the stress and pressures you might have been experiencing in 2018 for the better part of it, or at least the end of it, you're either determined to come out of that because you understand that success is close, that you've planted seeds throughout the years or even in the last year or months that you know you'll reap from in 2019 or even in January. A lot of you know that you'll be in a position to be more generous to your partner or your loved ones come the success. So this could be very financial based. Some of you have been wanting to be somebody that can be leaned upon financially and will be. Some of you have been really trying to balance out your abundance. So if in 2019 you really felt financially abundant, you really were putting work through the retrograde seasons that we experienced in the second half and last quarter, really had you looking at yourself and seeing where you could be better. And I think a lot of you really improved on your emotional maturity. You know, with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here, that's a succession. That's going from, you know, having the emotional capacity to love like no other, but then the control of being able to hold that love in and give it where it's deserve it. Now, I also have counterparts here. You know, I see that some of my Tauruses come January are going to be a little bit stressed out by 2 very powerful energies. So if you're a male watching, this could be female, or if it's a male watching, this is regarding relationship now. Okay, I'll go into career because I do see a bit of career as well, but it's not the dominating energy. What's dominating to me is this King and Queen of Cups here, but then I have the King of Swords. This King of Swords could be another male to a female. So this could be 2 males using different approaches to capture this female, if it's a female watching. Another way of looking at this could be a couple, a married couple going through legalities, but I see legalities together. Now, I don't see it as being divorce. I see it as being this king and queen are both seeking legal counsel for some reason or another. And I think there might be a problem that if you're in a relationship, there is a certain issue surrounding your household and this legality, and one of the people, this could be you or your other person, is being a little bit ignorant to the issue at hand, and it's causing the person who isn't being oblivious to it a lot of stress. So I do see that as well, and that could also be the need of continued healing, okay? I did just see 3 of Cups here, so for those that are going through legalities with their partner, I do see success, a need to lighten up. That will, a reason to lighten up come the end of the month. Now, I'm also seeing that a lot of my Tauruses are being very determined. Determined towards their dreams. A lot of my Tauruses have been craving a certain level of commitment. For my single Tauruses who have been, and I say this specifically because this Queen of Cups, I believe, is you, Taurus. I believe that a lot of you have reached a level of emotional maturity. And this emotional maturity, regardless of your age, is bringing in your divine counterpart. Okay. I see 2 4s here. And I see a counterpart, a matching pair. So that's some synchronicity here. I don't want to go as far to say twin flame, but I'm seeing synchronicity. I see that what you're calling in, your divine partner is also calling in as well. And what is in between you is both of you having vision for each other, not being together. And both having a level of understanding and abundance to be able to support this relationship. There is communication that will come in later in the end of the month that is going to cause stress. Maybe you feel that you are not being seen. I'm going to get clarification, Taurus. Spirit, can we please clarify this initial spread for my Tauruses for January 2018? There's a new beginning. Some of you are going to enter a new beginning. So you've been working on your emotional stability and being more in tune with your emotions. You do all of this work, and this is simultaneously doing what Tauruses do, which is, builds abundance, builds stability and abundance financially, materialistically in the home. Another 4. There's a partnership, a divine partnership that's coming in, and I have the 9 of Swords again at the bottom. This is the last time I'm going to shuffle this deck to clarify. There's stress surrounding a new beginning. I don't know why. It seems beautiful. It seems like what you've been determined and wanting, but why is there stress? I don't know, Taurus. Is this counterpart that maybe you're just meeting them? Too many cards fell, but I did see the King of Pentacles. So you have 3 kings now. and the Lovers in reverse at the bottom. So I do see absolutely partnership. For my females watching, I do see this could either be multiple choices, or this could be one man encompassing all these kings. But the stress, maybe I said stress and this came out. Maybe this is because of the sudden, maybe the nature of how you meet this person, or how quickly it happens, or possibly you've got the King of Cups again. The Nine of Wands. For some of you, the communication has you feeling stressed and worried and anxious, but this King of Cups might be communicating how serious they want to commit. Some of my Tauruses might be experiencing a little bit of commitment phobia. And it's not because you don't want a commitment. It might be because you're so determined for your vision, and this person coming in might differ. Yeah, I see you guys might be experiencing some hesitation or commitment phobia because you've not completely healed from something. So if you're in the process of healing, okay, if you're still in the process of healing and this person comes in, you might be reluctant to commit to them or offer the same level of commitment and monogamy that they are. And this is King energy, whether male or female. It's strong. It's not. It's not this. It's not for play. It's not like it's a very serious committed offer. We have the King of Cups twice, and we have the Queen of Cups twice. So this is definitely a counterpart, a new relationship. But I'm seeing that my Tauruses that are single could be reluctant. Some of my single Tauruses are experiencing commitment phobia. That might not resonate with you until this person comes in. Mind you, there is a passionate new beginning being offered to you by this king, by this emotionally stable person who controls their emotions very well. You can feel their deep affection to you, but they're not like bubbling over the top. They're not being over the top. It's strong, but it's not like night energy. It's not like fast in and out. It's strong. Like, I've been here. I know I've learned a lot. And I come to you with this commitment, not because I'm sprung, but because I identified the queen you are, and I'm not stupid. This person has a lot of inner knowledge. And this is also indicative to you. This is also the card of the Hermit card is the card of Virgo. We have Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Aries, Gemini. I mean, we've got all the signs here, but Major Arcana, Virgo, Hermit card. This could be reflective of both people. This could be the reflective of this person's wisdom and the journey that they've had. Like I said, as I was saying this came out, this person is not offering what they are to you out of ignorance. They're offering it because they have a deep understanding about themselves, and that deep understanding has allowed them to identify things in you that they really want, that are worth committing to. Now, what's funny is I see a lot of my Tauruses looking at that, still looking at them like, still questioning why this person wants to commit to them. So that's why I say some commitment phobia or some resistance to want to enter into a deep relationship. Some hesitation and resistance about entering into a commitment. Yeah, with the Temperance here, because there's a need to balance out. Or this could be to me, this could also be indicative of the 2 cups that each this king and queen are holding. So again, this could be the blending of 2 people, a new relationship of emotional fulfillment that's balanced, really balanced. Like if somebody has a high capacity to love, they're then going to meet someone who has that capacity to receive that and isn't going to hurt that person, you know, because they have the ability to do that. And this is balance. You know, this is patience. Some of you have waited a long time for the partner that's about to come in. Or some of you have worked a long time to be a stable partner yourself. Like you might have realized the relationships you were attracting was due to your own limitations, and then took a lot of time to balance yourself out and look within yourself, right? And then now you're coming out into the world like, I'm ready for a new beginning, not realizing that you're actually of a higher court. And what you're really bringing into you is a divine counterpart of this higher court. But if you're looking at yourself like this, very innocently to the world with this new beginning, looking and ready to embark in this new beginning and not realizing that you're at this stage, when this equally matched person comes in, it might freak you out because you're looking at it like this when the outside perspective is this. The spiritual perspective is this is a divine match, but you're looking at it like, oh my gosh, what does that king or queen want with me? Make sure that you're understanding how far you've come, reflecting on the work that you've done, and have a true perception of yourself so that you understand exactly why the divine is bringing you in, who and what is coming into you. Because I do see that some of you might be starting a new job, and this new job is ultimately what's going to bring you your fortune. Some of you are starting a new job and have no idea how rich you're going to get from this new opportunity. Okay? Keep that in mind, all right? And then, Spirit, can I get clarification on this King of Wands? The decisions, what communication, clarity, what decisions? This might be a decision on whether you want to commit to somebody. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles. This person that comes in is going to be very sure and ready to be in a commitment. You might know this person and have been dealing with them for a while, and they're now going to come to you and express how they feel about you, but also express that I think this person might express to you how they think your behavior is making them feel. Some of you, this King of Cups, some of you might have a partner. So if you've just been dating somebody, or your current partner might be feeling your lack of commitment, your fear towards commitment, because I am getting the vibe some of my Tauruses are hesitant or fearful to commit even though they want commitment. Your counterpart, okay, is questioning if you're faithful in the relationship. They're saying, okay, if this person doesn't want to commit to me, are they in it? Is there somebody else? Now, a small group of my Tauruses do have somebody else, okay? And what that message, what I'm getting for that select few is that you are missing. Be very careful who you reject and who you accept out of these 2 individuals. Because one is the one, and the other one is cold. The King of Swords and the King of Cups are almost polar opposites out of all 4 kings. They are nothing alike, other than their honest communication. Nothing alike. Emotionally, they look at the world differently. They express themselves differently. Love-wise, they function completely different. Business-wise, they can both be just as esteemed, but will function completely different. And when dealing with each other and having to work together, it won't bode well, which is why some of you might, come the end of January, feel a little bit of stress due to the confusion you're experiencing. You might be experiencing some confusion. And then Spirit, can I get clarification on this Four of Cups? There's a decision that needs to be made. And it looks like, to me, it's either between two people or a decision to commit to one. It's like needing to decide if you're going to be platonic with one or marry. Like, I see pressure for commitment. We got the Four. Again, I asked for clarification for the Four of Cups, and I got the Four of Cups. So yeah, I'm seeing, a need to make a decision, a need. Some of you might be asking for help from the universe, and the universe is like, I put it in front of you. What you ask for is in front of you. You just need to see it. And I just got the 10. So some of you will be making a decision to end with one to proceed with the other. Some of you might not like the way your counterpart is going about pressuring you into commitment, and you might decide to walk away, end the relationship. But that's just for a very small few of you. I think a lot of you are going to be aware that this person is a good match for you. Some of you will become aware that your current partner is a good match for you. But I see for some of you that the partner, the masculine energy out of the two, whether male or female, the masculine energy is questioning whether the feminine energy is being loyal or is just as invested as the masculine. Some of you might be going to counseling. Some of you might be going to counseling because you're trying to work out some of the issues you have in this relationship, some of the toxicity surrounding this relationship, and you're going to a therapist or a counselor to get some support with that. Because there's stress surrounding this King of Cups. This masculine energy is stressed out about this Queen. And because this Queen is very determined, working hard, doing well, preoccupied in what abundance she's creating, not realizing that paired with the hesitance to commit, get married, have children, move forward, is making this King question whether making this masculine energy question whether this Queen has somebody else. We're questioning whether this Queen wants to continue being with this masculine energy. So I see a need to communicate. I see a need for communication, to be really clear, which is why this King of Swords is here. This King of Swords brings in clear communication. Regardless, feelings aside, this needs to be known and made clear. So I see either the masculine energy taking that lead, or outside exterior energy bringing this communication about. Again, Knight of Swords, clarifying the King of Swords, that's communication coming in. Fast communication. It's going to really cause some indifference, like which way to go. And I've seen this card 3 times. A lot of you are going to be questioning whether something is done. This could be you, this could be somebody else. If this isn't you and you're in a relationship, please speak with your partner. Please speak to them about how they're feeling about the relationship. Male or feminine, masculine or feminine energy, I don't care. Whoever isn't feeling this way needs to ask their partner. Because there's somebody who is looking at this relationship and thinking it needs to end. Okay, can I get clarification on this time? this matching pair. Another 10. A 10 to clarify a 10. This is burden. 10 of Pentacles is support, family support. Some of you are feeling burdened about the relationship. Some of you don't want to commit. Some of you are going to walk away from this relationship because you don't want to commit. Some of you are being pressured to commit, and it's not like you didn't want to. It's the pressure. It's causing stress that you don't need. Some of you or your partner wants out of a relationship. Yeah, somebody wants out. Somebody wants this to be done. And somebody's feeling burdened by keeping it going. This could be the masculine or feminine energy. Yeah. So a lot of you might be ending a relationship, or somebody might be ending a relationship with you. And I believe that this could be due to lack of communication, which would be very sad for a divine, like a true partnership, a partnership that actually bodes well, isn't going to work or is going to experience a breakup due to lack of communication. Somebody is feeling burdened by the amount of responsibility they're taking in the home. Some of you have been thinking about ending this relationship for some time. That's why I'm saying, if it's not you that's feeling this way, and you're watching this video, please talk to your partner and ask them how they're feeling in this relationship and have a heart-to-heart. The simple message of this video might just be that you need to go to your partner and have a heart-to-heart with them. It's time. They might not be looking to leave with you, but just the simple fact that you're resonating with me telling you you need to have a heart-to-heart with your partner, it just might be seconding that, initiate that. It's really good to know what the people, and that could be even your family, your friends. You might be there might be somebody in your life where you've been feeling a bit of tension and not really addressing it, and a need to speak on it and bring it to light and ask them how they're feeling and tell them how you're feeling. Got the Six of Pentacles again, a lot of synchronicities, guys. There's a need to communicate. There's a need for balance and communication and offering of feelings, okay? Communication of feelings. Reassurance that, you know, the relationship means something. This partnership means something. This relationship means something. Career-wise, this is, I see a very simple message. Career-wise, I see Tauruses reaping what they sowed, and then being in a position to be generous to people. That could be your family, your friends. You're now being able to help people you've always wanted to help, support people who supported you back in the day. Now you're able to give back to them, and it feels good. You know, you're looking back going, shit, I used to beg that my neighbor for food, and now I'm here buying groceries. Thanks for your help, friend. Here you go. And you're like, what? You're like, I'm the Ten of Pentacles now. I can be this generous. Don't worry. Thank you for your support when you helped me when I needed it. Some of you, like, this kind of seconds what I'm saying. Like, there's somebody who has been really thinking about leaving and isn't leaving a relationship. So some of you might be in some tension. There's love there between these people, but there's tension due to lack of communication, lack of honesty, which I do see coming in at the end of the month. But what does come in is going to be stressful, because somebody might express that they have been thinking about leaving the relationship. Some might do it, some might just express it, and that be enough to heal. The healing is going to come from ending the relationship. For some others, it's going to come from talking about. Again, so we've got two divine counterparts, two sets really, the King of Queen of Swords, and then the King of Queen of Cups. The King and Queen of Swords are not divine counterparts, okay? They're not, but I have almost a full suit. I have the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords all upright. So I definitely see a lot of communication coming in come the end of the month that might stress you out. You know, there's going to be some things that you're going to hear that's going to make you have to proceed. There's going to be information that you receive at the end of the month that you're going to have to really think about how you're going to act upon it. Like how you're actually going to act upon what it is you find out, or what it is you hear, or the new information that's now come in. Now, how do I proceed? Right? Yeah. How am I going to proceed? Again, it could be, you know, this King of Cups, this masculine energy could propose. But it could be a proposal during a time that's not so good. And this female energy might be feeling like this King of Cups is only proposing to hold the relationship together. And the feminine energy might have to decide if they're going to offer, you know, a commitment in return or end the relationship. You know, my Tauruses are going to have to decide on either committing or walking away from a situation, and that's because this person is going to force that. Like I get the energy that this person offering this commitment is extremely sure about what it is they want. This is a lot to do with where in their life they are. You know, they've worked hard to be at a point where they feel sure about the commitment that they can offer to somebody. And I do think it's beautiful that they want to offer it to you, but there is a disconnect here. There is a disconnect that I believe has to do with lack of clear communication, which I do see coming in at the end of January. Beautiful. Okay, we've got 3. I know that's the only thing I really read. It's the numbers. Of course, that's beautiful. So let's see what the meaning of Messiah, number 12. Happiness and harmony. Another of the 72 letter angels. Messiah or Mahasa. Sorry guys, I'm very bad at names. Encourages you to find what is most harmonious to you. When this card comes up in a reading, you must turn to what delights you most and look after your own interests above others for this time. The card also advises that you should stay close to what you know and not try anything new. Letting go of challenges, letting go of sorrow and lessons as happiness is something that requires recognition. So for those of you that have this new counterpart that comes in and is challenging the partner that you're with, that you love, don't let that stray you from what you know. And if that is that you have love with somebody already, don't let something new and shiny distract you from that. If you know that you're not ready to get married, do not let somebody bully you into it. If you know you should, don't let your ego stop you or your fears stop you from accepting and giving your commitment back to somebody. Okay. And then let's lastly pull from the Doreen, Virtue. Beautiful reading, guys. My beautiful Tauruses, beautiful, beautiful Tauruses. See a lot of your energy here, which means to me, regardless of the bit of stress you might be experiencing, being up in your head a bit, not knowing, feeling a bit trapped in having to decide something you don't necessarily want to have to choose from right now, I see you guys being quite grounded, and that could be due to maybe a healthy career life right now. Maybe things could be going well in career, and that's really helping you deal with the chaos going on in your personal or love life. but there is a sense of stability somewhere. So, you know, if you're feeling a bit stressed, hearing this reading, just know that the other areas in your life will be stable when you're going through this, if it does resonate. If you're going through some heavy, you know, relationship stuff where you're having to choose between two partners, choose if you're going to commit, choose if you're going to get married, choose if you're going to have kids, you might have pressure from your divine masculine on having kids, and you're like, I'm not ready. You know, I'm determined, I'm focused on work right now, I'm not ready to have kids, and your divine partner might not be feeling that, and you might be feeling a lot of stress on the relationship because of this. Okay? Stay true to what you know is the truth. Okay? And that might mean that you need to take time to really think about this and meditate on what's going on, because I see that there's somebody, if not you or your partner, is considering the end, questioning it. It could just be thinking it. It might not be any intention to act on it, but what's going on has them thinking about the end. This situation is already resolved. I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange of true peace and always. Thank you for resolving this. Spirit, thank you. And your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. Okay? Because we're always, you know, the greater purpose of this divine knowledge that we're given is, yes, to better our lives, but it's for the overall purpose, which is the collective and the overall vibration of the collective, and increasing that, you know, and how we contribute to that, and our moral responsibility to do what we can to make sure, you know, we elevate up, share love. You know, if you're experiencing love or you're in a divine partnership, share your love with other people. You know, love on other people, share it. And then watch how quickly that love you've acquired enters their life, and you can say, wow, I've done real light work, right? That's my purpose, right? Okay, guys. So yes, that was your reading. I'm going to do your your yearlies live. I just want to get the Januaries out because it'd be too long if I did it. Like your January alone is 40 minutes. So unless I was going to glaze over it, I wanted to do it separate so that it's more in depth. And the yearly is more of a overview, but your January stays consistent and in depth, and so does your Feb. Okay, so I hope to see you guys live. If not, I'll obviously post the recording of the video. And to those that support this channel, thank you for building this community with me. I love you guys. Let your inner angels live, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.